Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. So in today's video, we are just going to be looking at the honest truth about this connection. What does your person really feel for you? What are they really thinking? We're gonna lay it all out there, and I'll try to be as honest as possible with what I'm seeing. But before we get into that, I just want to check in with you guys and make sure you're taking care of yourselves and your bodies. I want to say that I hope everyone who comes across this video is having a great day today. I'm wishing you the best of luck in your life, and I really hope that there is peace and healing and happiness in your day-to-day life outside of this moment where we're connecting with each other. But if you haven't had a chance to drink some water today, I would love it if you could take this as your reminder to just go ahead and drink some water, because I know all of us remember to drink it eventually, but we rarely drink the recommended amount, and it's really good for you to stay as hydrated as possible. So remember to drink your water today, guys. And also, if you've been sitting or laying in the same position for a while now, I'd love it if you could take this as your reminder to just get up and walk around for 2 or 3 minutes or so, because it'll get your blood flowing, and I really promise you, your joints, your muscles, and your bones will thank you. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So we've got 4 piles in front of us here today, and some mini playing cards to help you guys choose. So this is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'll give you guys a second to just take a breath, pause this video if you need to, and think about which of these piles is calling you in. Okay, well, hello, my beautiful friends who chose pile 1. So if you guys felt attracted to the Nicoletta Tarot as well as the Queen of Diamonds, then this reading is for you. And we're going to try and take a look at your person's honest thoughts and honest feelings towards you. The first thing that we're going to do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 1's connection to their person? What can you tell us about pile 1's connection to their person? Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and Temperance. Okay. So the first thing that I'm hearing is some of you guys lost a job recently. I feel like that could be a specific message for some of you, and I sense that Spirit just really wants you guys to know that when it comes to your finances, pile 1, if you're worried about your finances, things are going to work out for you. They're working with divine timing, and they are going to end up in your favor. You just have to trust that abundance is coming your way. But when it comes to your connection with your person, I do sense that a lot of you guys could be sitting in a space of grief. But I feel like you are feeling like you've lost your person, or like you've lost this connection, when it's not exactly over yet, or you haven't exactly lost the opportunity to really be with your person in the way that you want to. I think that your person is viewing things from a perspective where they feel like they're meant to be in your life and you're meant to be in their life, and they haven't given up on things. They don't see things as being over, but I feel like you guys are in a mental state where you feel like it's done, and maybe they've walked away from the situation permanently. I think that a lot of you guys, like, you maybe have had minimal contact with them. You don't feel open to communicate with the person you're asking about. Like, you don't feel comfortable to just text them and say, hey, what's up, or something along those lines. And I feel like you're nervous to let your true feelings show. And you're worried that they kind of have walked away, or they kind of aren't interested in pursuing things further, but you don't really know how to ask them about that or how to have a conversation about it. But let's get some more information. Spirit, what can you tell us about their person's honest thoughts and feelings towards them right now? Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is someone who has romantic feelings for you, and I think that they have always known they have romantic feelings for you. This isn't a situation where they have to consider whether or not what they're feeling is a romantic attraction. I think they've never been confused about that. They have known from the moment that they saw you, the moment that they met you, that what they're feeling is something passionate and it's something romantic. But I think where some conflict comes in is your person doesn't feel comfortable taking steps forward with that right now. I think that they are kind of in a space where they know what their feelings are and they know they want to progress this connection further in the future, but I feel like they see things as having progressed to a point where they really, really want to tell you how they feel. They really can't deal anymore with keeping things secret or with being so distant from you emotionally. Like, they just want to be open and tell you where you stand in their life. But I think they're feeling conflicted and afraid to do that. So it's coming to a place where they feel like pulling away or they feel like pushing you away just because they see this connection as having been brought to a place where the next step is them expressing how they feel, but they don't really know how to do that. What else can we see here? Your person really sees you as this like really stable person in their life. You guys could be asking about someone who maybe you have minimal contact with right now, but they've been in your life for a really long time. You've known them for a really long time. Some of you guys even like upwards of a decade, but some of you just whatever a long time means to you. I feel like this person has been in and out of your life in different ways, and the connection maybe has never progressed to the place that you want it to. And some of you guys are losing hope. You're losing faith that there are deeper feelings within your person or there are deeper desires here for the connection. But I do sense that they're very much sitting in these feelings, these romantic feelings for you right now. So, okay, we have Justice. I believe number 8 is Justice in this deck. So this is Libra energy. I feel like there could be a marriage involved here. I feel like some of you guys are asking about a person who is involved in like a marriage or in like their own connection, their own partnership right now. And that kind of makes you feel more disheartened, but that could just be a specific message for some people. Remember, you guys, to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as this is a general reading, but I am picking up on a marriage for some of you guys where your person kind of feels hesitant to pursue, maybe because there is this other partnership that they have in mind and they really want to respect the sanctity of that partnership. But it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be like a friendship with someone close to them that they feel like they can't pursue you because that other person likes you. Because I feel like they don't want to betray somebody, and they feel like this connection might betray somebody close to them. We have the 10 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Okay. So a lot of you guys are dealing with a situation where this person's very quiet about the way they really feel, but you can sort of pick up on the energy here. And, you know, they've tried to kind of hint at things. They've tried to kind of let you know what's going on in their mind, but I think you guys haven't addressed it in like a full way or in like an honest way. And so like your person hasn't been able to fully express their emotions because they feel like maybe you guys aren't comfortable with that. I sense that they've just gone through a lot of pain and heartbreak over the situation with you because they really wish that they could move things forward and tell you how they feel, but at the same time there's so much fear of rejection involved because they feel you guys kind of pushing them away when they do try to get close to you. I think from your perspective, you guys are experiencing this connection where this person is kind of getting closer to you and then pushing you away, but you aren't really letting them in when they are trying to get closer to you. It's like you put a wall up the moment things start to get vulnerable, and they sense that from you, and so they put their walls up as well. So there's just a lot of feelings of rejection here, Again, there could be a marriage involved, which is why things have gotten so complicated, like you guys pushing each other away and not really feeling comfortable to be open. But I think that the both of you know the truth. Your person hopes that you know the truth of the way that they feel. And I think they see you as like being very aware of their feelings. But I think they kind of are uncertain as to whether or not you feel the same way. You guys are asking about someone who is very passionate and who can sometimes be very like impulsive and get overwhelmed or get upset at little things. And I think your person's kind of reading into the situation like way too much and overthinking things and feeling really hurt by things that you do without you meaning to hurt them. And so again, I think that you don't realize the way your person is interpreting your actions and the reasons they choose to push you away because they feel like they were pushed away in the first place. So this is definitely unspoken love. Like I think for a lot of you guys, your person hasn't expressed the true breadth of their feelings towards you. They haven't felt comfortable really just coming out with it and providing absolute clarity. Since a lot of you guys are very worried that things are kind of all in your head or that you're misinterpreting things here. Yeah, we have the moon, and it didn't really come out upright or reversed either. I think you guys are kind of misinterpreting your intuition as well. You have gotten to a point where your mind has really tainted your gut feelings. And I think the happenings in the 3D have really tainted your intuition as well. You're expecting too much, you're analyzing too much, and so you can't really tell if what you're picking up on from your person is your gut feeling or your intuition, or if it's like just something that your mind is concocting. Like you're not quite connecting with your intuition, you're not quite connecting with, irrational paranoias or fears. I think you're kind of in between and allowing your mind to really influence the energies that you're picking up on rather than just experiencing them in a raw way. And I sense your person is kind of in the same boat here as well. We have the Fool and we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, I definitely think that your person sees you as someone who's been in their life for such a long time. And they really are thankful that you've been such a steady presence in their life for so long. I think that you guys maybe got much closer in the recent past, like before you're sort of in this period now where you feel like your person's pushing you away a little bit. I think that there has been a lot of progress in this connection and you've gotten much closer to your person than you were at the start, but you just still feel this cycle of them pushing you away. I sense that they want to break free from that cycle. They want to start something anew and they really want to face their own fears. So I think it's their fears that have held them back for a long time, but they kind of see a new light of day now. They feel like everything, like they're waking up on the right side of their bed. They're feeling a lot more confidence. They're feeling a lot more self-possessed right now, and they're kind of mustering this courage to break free from the cycle of this connection and truly like let you know what's going on. But they really see you as this stable person and as this person that they're really thankful for, this person they can rely on if needed, and this person who is there for them, this person who's very trustworthy is how they see you. I think that what they're thinking towards you right now is, will this Page of Pentacles here end up in the reverse? Like, am I risking this person's presence in my life? Am I risking their patience with me, their understanding of me, if I break free from our usual cycle and express my feelings in a new way? I think they're wondering if they're going to kind of lose what they've had with you here and create some type of permanent change that either loses you or brings things further. I think they've always felt loyalty to someone else, in the times that they've had opportunities to express feelings to you. So like maybe you're asking about someone who's always just been in a relationship, or again, it could be like a friendship, like they feel loyal to somebody else and like don't want to pursue you. But I definitely feel like there's the energy of somebody else here that is keeping your person from being open. They feel like they can't tell you what's really on their mind because it would be like a betrayal to somebody. We have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords. I've been just like seeing this card for the whole reading too, the Queen of Swords. I sense that, you know, your person really thinks of you as the Queen of Swords. Ooh, and we have the Lovers, which is interesting coming in with this air energy. So like, okay, so I feel like your person has, again, always been aware of their feelings for you, but I think it's something more than that recently. You could be dealing with someone who recently had some type of spiritual awakening as well. Like they are just feeling very enlightened recently. They're connecting with things, maybe looking into divination of some kind, looking into the tarot or religious philosophy or just spiritual philosophy, astrology, whatever the case may be. So I sense that, you know, your person is learning new things about spirituality and maybe coming to a conclusion where they're considering that you're their soulmate, that you're their twin flame, someone they're connected to very spiritually in a soul connection. If you guys do feel that you're asking about a twin flame, I think that, you know, you could be in a situation where your person's feeling more open to that idea and feeling more open to, you know, this idea that you're meant to be in their life. They're really thinking about divine timing a lot lately as well, thinking about what's destined and what's meant to be. And I think they're associating those thoughts with you a lot. You guys are feeling really disappointed because you're feeling like they pushed you away. Okay, like I thought I was getting close to them, but it's over. Like they don't feel the same way. They're gonna just kind of move on. But I sense that that's not the case. I feel like this is kind of the calm before a storm, and your person is sort of healing some things to do with their inner fears, and they're gonna come out stronger. They're gonna come out more courageous and more willing to share their emotions with you. I think you guys are really in a space where you and your person are on the same page. But there's a lot of complexity that they see in you, and I think that that's really attractive to them, but at the same time, they're really scared of it. Like, you guys might have really intense eyes as well. I always think of intense eyes when I think of the Queen of Swords because, you know, it's this person who's very smart, who's very perceptive, and sometimes you know that they're the gears turning behind their eyes, that they're seeing something you don't see. That's how I see the Queen of Swords, and I feel like she inspires fear in people a lot of the time without even meaning to, because she is just so intensely focused and so intensely lost in her thought that she doesn't realize how other people, you know, perceive that or experience that. And I sense that you guys might be in that space where your person really feels like you could do anything, you could react in any way because you are so complex and it's really difficult for them to anticipate what's going to go on in your mind. But I feel like there is so much fear here, but there is like this slow progress that I'm seeing for this connection right now. You guys might feel like your person always like pulls away and like you guys never get anywhere, but I'm seeing this slow but steady progress here for the connection. So that's something to keep in mind, you guys. Even if after this reading you don't see a huge breakthrough, I think that one is eventually coming, and I also think that your person is closer than they've ever been to being totally honest and creating change here, so that they can be honest with you. Well, let's grab a couple of cards from the Black Moon Astrology Oracle and see what else we can see. Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know about their person's thoughts and feelings? So we have Jupiter, abundance, and grand trine, blessings. Okay, wow. So this is a rare moment, you guys. This is a rare moment in time that you're asking about your connection with your person. Things are happening in your favor. Luck is really on your side right now, and you might come into just a great like windfall of affection from this person, or just like abundance when it comes to this connection, where you feel like you have peace and you feel like your curiosity is finally quelled, and you feel that you know what's going on, you know what's happening. This is a rare moment. This is a moment that is very auspicious for this connection, and you should keep hope in your heart, because I think that your person is really, really on this brink of something new and something big. Let's grab a card from the Angel Answers Oracle, just to see what Spirit has in mind for you in terms of advice. Improving health. So, obviously this doesn't only have to apply to your connection. Maybe Spirit really wants you guys to focus on improving your health and improving the health of your body, and just really doing healthy things for your body, mind, and soul. But I do sense as well that this connection is going to have improving health as well. So maybe some type of toxic cycle or some type of draining cycle is kind of on its way to an end, because it is improving as we speak. But let's grab some messages from your person, you guys. Spirit, what does pile 1's person most want to say to them? Which of these messages are truest to their person's heart? I'm going to shuffle a bunch of them out, and then we will read them all at once. Maybe try to decipher some other things that are going on with them and in their lives to help you guys understand where they're coming from right now. Okay, so let's take a look here, you guys. Let's just get all these together. Okay, wow. So we have wait. Your person's really hoping that you'll have patience for this connection and that you'll really give things a chance. I could stare into your eyes all day. Wow. That is funny, because I was just talking about the intense eyes thing. So your person could be very attracted to your eyes as well as, intimidated by them. You confuse me and I'm afraid of rejection. So that's definitely something to keep in mind, you guys. I want more for us. I want everything. I will not ever give up on you. I'm hoping to spend some more time with you soon. I trust you. I just want to talk to you. I have thought about leaving my significant other for you. Kiss me. You make me a better person. I am struggling. So, they could be dealing with a lot of things in their life right now as well. But the last thing we'll do for this reading is grab some letter and zodiac charms just for some confirmation that this was for you. So Spirit, which of these does pile 1 need to see? Which of these might apply to pile 1? So for zodiacs, you guys got Gemini, Scorpio, and Libra. Then we've got Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Cancer again. For letters, you guys got O, S, W, A, E, N, F, Y, and D. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big 3, but the charms don't have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonated, then it could definitely still be for you. But with that being said, that's all that I have for your reading today, pile 1. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you resonated with the messages, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I do have my email in the description and in the comments section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my prices and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye bye. Okay, hello my beautiful friends who chose pile 2. So if you guys felt attracted to the Queen of Spades, as well as the Tarot of the Haunted House, then this reading is for you. And we're going to try and take a look at the honest truth of your person's thoughts and feelings towards you. So the first thing we're going to do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 2's connection to their person? Okay. So we have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. The 5 of Swords. And the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, you guys. So, I feel like there are a lot of complex things that are going on here, and I sense that you guys may be coming from a space in this connection where you are experiencing things with a distorted perception. I sense that there's a lot you guys might be going through just when it comes to a lack of a support system, maybe a feeling of needing reassurance or just really needing people to help support your self-esteem right now. And so you're in a very sensitive place mentally and emotionally due to those things, and due to a little bit of loneliness as well. So I sense that it's possible your person right now feels a bit overwhelmed by your energy, and I think that there was some kind of conflict between you where they felt like they were being fair towards you, but you maybe reacted in a way that made them really uncomfortable. I sense that your person is still learning how to be like emotionally intelligent and how to nurture relationships in a healthy way, but that is something that they are interested in learning about. And I sense that maybe you could have treated them in a way that was extremely harsh, or, you know, just lash out at them in a way that you now regret, because you know, they felt like they were coming from a perception where they were trying, and they felt like they were really, really harshly punished for a mistake that they made, and that was unfair. So you guys might be in a space where with the person you're asking about, you used some harsh words and reacted in a harsh way due to anger or just being a bit sensitive and a bit upset, and your person is feeling really hurt by that right now. There's some Taurus energy here with this Hierophant card, so you or your person could be a Taurus, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's grab some more information. Spirit, what are the honest thoughts and feelings that pile 2's person has towards them right now? So we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. I feel like it's really important to acknowledge that just even though this card is in the reverse, it is still the 2 of Cups. So just because your person is feeling a little bit of this reversed energy right now, it is still an auspicious sign that we've got the 2 of Cups coming out here. We've got the 3 of Wands. And what else can we see here, Spirit? The 2 of Wands. Okay. The biggest thing that I'm hearing, you guys, is just intense. Like your person feels like this connection is very intense in all ways, mentally, emotionally, physically. I think that the desire that they've felt towards you in physical aspects of your relationship has been like unprecedented for them. It doesn't compare to the way that they've felt about anybody else. And I think that when it comes to the physical aspect of this relationship, whether you have like had physical experiences with your person or not, I think that the desire they feel towards you and you know, just the way that they're experiencing that desire is very new for them and very, very intense. What I also sense is that they have thought about you a lot, and that they have felt kind of obsessed with you in certain moments, wondering when they would next hear from you or wondering when they would next see you. And, you know, that's something I think is very unique for them as well about you. And I think that they see you as someone who just creates this passion in them that they don't really know how to describe, but I think that because of that, you can overwhelm them really easily. And even without trying sometimes. I think that they don't feel that you guys are on the same page right now with this Two of Cups coming out in the reverse. I think that their vision of the future, their plans for the future is maybe very different from yours right now, and you guys are looking for different things when it comes to the future of this relationship. I see your person sort of wanting an era of healing and wanting an era of self-reliance and stability, not really interacting with intimate relationships or engaging with those things. Even if you're asking about someone who, you know, there's a third party or a serious relationship in some other way, I feel like, you know, because I feel like you guys are looking at your person as someone who is ready for that type of connection, but I feel like they're just very, very exhausted. It's possible they recently just got out of a serious relationship or a long-term relationship, so they're just feeling like they are very exhausted by that energy and not really ready or willing to engage with something else this quickly or this early on since that ending. I think that they didn't expect someone like you. I think that they didn't expect to care for you as much as they do, to be as invested in this connection as they are. And I sense that they really, really feel like they themselves are foolish for sort of allowing things to get to this place where their feelings are so intense, because intellectually they never really wanted to be in this position, and they specifically wanted to avoid this situation for a lot of reasons. So I think that there's been some type of aggression between you lately, or some type of conflict, like you guys had some type of complaint for your person about the way that they treated you or the energy that they gave you. This really has them taken aback and has them really feeling overwhelmed, because it seems like you guys are in a headspace where you feel like they are needing to give you the energy that you're asking for, or that, you know, it's normal for you to expect that energy from them. And maybe it is, but I do feel like your person sees it as being really, really sort of uncalled for and kind of out of nowhere, and feeling like maybe you're not understanding something about their mindset that they wish that you did understand. So I feel like there's a lot of complicated things going on here. There might be a third party situation going on, or something along those lines, where your person just doesn't feel ready to have something serious with you, or to give you what you're looking for, or give you what you're asking for in this connection. But they're feeling very overwhelmed by this as well. Let's see what else we can see here. They are so emotionally invested in you, though. They're invested in your happiness, and they do want to protect your happiness, but they feel fearful that they're not going to be able to manage their current emotions and their current situation, as well as managing your emotions and making sure that you are okay, and that you are okay with the things they're choosing to do or say. It's something that's really bringing them a lot of fear. So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. What else can we see here, Spirit? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. So, you know, I think that your person is, more than anything, really afraid of the fact that things have moved so quickly when it comes to your connection. The passion that they've grown for you, I think, has happened so fast, and vice versa. The passion you've grown for them has happened so fast, and, you know, before they've known it, like, you are really just this pillar in their life right now, and this person that they really seek comfort from as a routine and as a habit. And so I think they're really wanting for things to slow down a little bit. Something you said lately, just when you were upset with them and when you were angry with them, really, really overwhelmed them, and really made them feel like you didn't have the patience with them that maybe they deserve in their situation. You know, whether or not that may be true, we are just looking at their feelings and their perspective, but I do think that they kind of feel like something you did or said was very undeserved, and they're feeling like maybe things aren't going to work because you require so much of them that they can't really give. So, you know, they're in a space where they're kind of considering where to go from here, or, you know, what this might mean. So we have the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So there could be an age gap in this relationship. I feel like you guys might be in a space where you're experiencing independence for the first time in your life. Some of you guys might hear that and feel like it doesn't resonate at all, but Spirit wants to make it clear that the process of that experience can take a really long time. And I think for some of you watching this reading, Spirit really asks you to consider like when the last time was that you truly felt like you could sustain yourself and really be on your own, like without the support of anybody else mentally, emotionally, or what have you, because I think you're really in the process of learning how to do that, and you might be kind of struggling to find your footing. Just with this Page of Wands and with this King of Wands, I sense that your person really sees themselves as thinking much further ahead than you are, and really thinking about the practicality of everything and the logistics of everything when it comes to this connection. You guys might be trying to push a situation that your person just doesn't feel like is going to work, and they just feel like even though you guys have feelings for each other, it might not be smart to really do anything about that right now or really make things more serious than they already are. I sense that your person is kind of in a space where they are really struggling to manage their own life and their own situation, and it's kind of rough for them to feel like, sorry, I feel like the camera moved, but it's kind of rough for them to feel right now like they just have the energy or they have the space to invite you into their life. And I think that it's really important for you guys to kind of have patience and also not take it as a rejection. This person cares for you, they value you, and they do see you as someone who should be taken seriously and is worthy of respect. They also have feelings for you as well. It's just that it was never in their plan to kind of have this type of intense connection with you right now. And I think that the maintenance of that connection is something that will really overwhelm them too much for them to be able to show up here. And so I think that they don't feel like they're going to be able to continue on. And, you know, they're coming to a point where they are maybe considering taking some time away from you just to regroup and find their footing here. Again, like they feel like they have never felt this way before, and the intensity of their emotions are so strong. I think that with the Two of Cups being in the reverse here, they just feel like maybe you guys aren't on the same page right now, despite there being some form of like soulmates or destiny here involved in this connection. But I think that these feelings are kind of temporary right now. I do strongly sense that your person's feelings can change and maybe will change very soon when it comes to their willingness to continue things on with you. But let's see here. We have the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I think for some of you guys, like, there definitely is like someone else that your person is keeping in mind, and that is one of the biggest reasons that they're choosing to, you know, like seclude themselves and pull away a little bit. I feel like they are under more stress than you realize, and you're only viewing things from your perspective. And again, I think that you are, you know, maybe feeling very sensitive right now just for a lot of different reasons, and you're really needing support, and you are entitled to that support. But I feel like, again, your person doesn't think they have the space to offer that to you. So it's like no one's really wrong, no one's really the villain right now here, but it's more so just that, you know, your person just feels like their needs aren't met right now. They don't have the energy to fill your cup. And you're feeling like your needs aren't met as well. So your person's really struggling, and they're really in a lot of pain about that. Like, they don't want to hurt you, they don't want to cause you harm, and they don't want you to feel like they are evil or anything like that. And they feel really, really badly if that's sort of where you're at and that's how you're feeling. I do think some harsh words have been said. I think that some like demands have been made of some kind. Some harsh words have been said, and your person's really broken up about that. I think most of you who chose this pile, like you did lash out at them in some way. But let's take a look at what else you guys need to know right now about your person's feelings. This is the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. We'll draw a couple of cards from here. Lunar eclipse, change. I think that Spirit is really calling for change in a lot of ways, but you guys might be caught in a cycle right now with your own emotions and your own romantic lifestyle, and Spirit calls for you to consider whether or not the way you are approaching things is productive, because I sense that, you know, you maybe get yourself to a place where, or other people get you to this place where you just feel very frustrated and you feel like you can't help yourself but to sort of cross lines and maybe say things that you regret eventually. But Spirit sort of calls you to consider the root emotions that are inspiring those actions and really wonder whether or not you are approaching your needs in a healthy way, and whether you're going to be able to show up in connections in a healthy way when you're asking what you are of the other person, regardless of if they give it to you or not. I think that at some point there are some things that we need to learn to provide for ourselves, and I'm getting just this really strong message from this reading that you guys are kind of on the journey with that and kind of on the journey to understanding that, that you kind of maybe never get to that place where you're so frustrated and upset at the other person, as long as you are maintaining certain things for yourself. So maybe you don't resonate with that, you guys, and that's totally fine. Could just be a message for a couple of people watching this, but they still need to hear it. So if you don't resonate with that, that's totally fine. But what else can we see here, Spirit? Okay, so, you know, I feel like your person sees this connection as something they're very willing to be open to eventually. You know, it might be something that they're putting off, it might be something that they're not addressing right now, but I feel like it's something that eventually they're gonna want to come back to. I feel like first some changes need to happen though. Just when it comes to divine timing, growth between both you and your person is going to be necessary for union to be possible. So I think that it's important to acknowledge that maybe now is not the right time, but you are still inspiring necessary changes in each other, regardless of whether or not now is the time for the connection to thrive. So it's important to take, you know, the positives from that experience as much as you can, and just try your best to learn from it. But let's grab some messages from your person, you guys. What do they most want to say to you? I'm going to shuffle a few of them out, then we'll read them all at once. But Spirit, what does pile 2's person most want to say to them? And which of these is truest to their person's heart? Sorry, a bunch flopped out. I just wanted to take the bottom one. But which of these is truest to their person's heart? Okay. Your mind is very attractive. There are so many things I haven't told you. My life affairs aren't going well. I watch your social media. I feel so special when you open up to me. I've never met anyone like you. Let's spend more time together. You are my counterpart. Can we please do this at my pace? You are so hot and cold. I still want to be a part of this connection. I'm trying to be ready to commit to you. And give me another chance to show you that I love you. So hopefully some of those resonated and connected with you guys. The last thing we'll do for this reading is grab some letter and zodiac charms just for some confirmation that this was for you. So Spirit, which of these does pile 2 need to see? So for zodiacs, you guys got Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Taurus again. And then for letters, you guys got P, W, R, A, K, W again, X, and A. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big three, but the charms don't have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonated, then it could definitely still be for you. But with that being said, that's all that I have for your reading today, you guys. I really hope that you liked it and that you found it helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation with your person, I do have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my prices and all the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, hello my friends who chose pile 3. So if you guys felt attracted to the Rockham Tarot as well as the Queen of Hearts, then this reading is for you, and we're going to try and figure out your person's honest thoughts and feelings towards you. The first thing we'll do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that's currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 3's connection with their person? What can you tell us about pile 3's connection to their person? Okay, so we have Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I think that you guys really go for people who you see as stable and who you see as calm. You guys may have had like a lot of difficulties in past relationships, maybe even in your childhood, where there was a lot of chaos, and I feel like you really want to go for gentle people or people who you feel are stable. At the very least, that is your intention. I sense that your person is in a place in their life where they feel like they've accomplished a lot of things, maybe financially or in their career, or just maybe they've recently had a really big accomplishment in their life, but I sense that they really want something more now. They thought that they would be fulfilled in this current moment in their life. They thought that they wouldn't really want anything else, but they're searching for something more to help fulfill them and to help them feel like they have a place in the world. And I sense that they see you as kind of a gift at the right time, kind of someone who has come in and opened their eyes and made them feel like there is an opportunity to find more fulfillment when it comes to falling in love and having a companion in this life. I sense that there could be an age gap between you and your person. I feel like maybe they're just in a different place in their life than you are. This Temperance card is Sagittarius energy, so you or your person could be a Sagittarius. But yeah, I feel like you guys are very interested in like quiet or stoic people, or just people who you see as really stable. Just with all of this earth energy here, people who are very like financially accomplished and have good careers, or people who are very attractive to you. But I think that your person is really excited about this connection with you. A lot of you guys could be asking about someone who you recently met, someone you just met, or who you like are just now really having a relationship and a connection with. Because your person really, they're seeing you as this gift who's kind of flowed in, you know, in the waves of life. You've washed up on the shore and here you are. I think they're kind of surprised by your energy coming in here, but they see you as very mystical as well, as this kind and caring person too. But what else can we see? So we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands in the reverse. I think that your person, if you had met them any time prior to now, or if you had talked to them any time prior to now, they would have told you that they weren't really open to this connection, and they might have fought this off or not really allowed you into their heart. But I think now is the perfect moment for your person to be receptive to you and to be open to you. So your person's very open to your energy right now, and they're willing to let you in. I think that they're willing to dedicate themselves to something and to commit to some type of connection or relationship, which in the recent past was not the case. They felt like that was just too much or too overwhelming, and there was too much they were dealing with or managing in their life to be able to do that. But now they see this relationship, or any relationship in general, as something that they have the time and energy for. And so I sense that they're looking at you as sort of this message from God, or this message from Spirit, that it is time to commit themselves to something more serious. They're really looking at you from a very spiritual standpoint. You might be asking about someone who is like very religious or something along those lines, because I'm getting a lot of focus on divine timing and this focus on like, what does God have to give me? What does God have in store for me? So this could definitely be someone who is religious, but obviously it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This Temperance card is Sagittarius energy, by the way, or your person could be a Sagittarius. I'm not sure if I said that yet. But I sense that your person feels like you guys have so much in common too. Like when you express yourself and when you express sort of your life experiences and what's on your heart, they feel like there's so much that they see themselves in you. There's so much that they feel like you understand, and you really understand about their experiences and about their emotions. They feel like you're a really special person, and they definitely acknowledge that. What else can we see here, Spirit? This is like a really kind energy. I know a lot of you guys watch multiple piles, so if you're asking about like multiple people right now, I do recommend this person. Like, I feel like this person is like very kind and they have very pure intentions right now. So that could be a message just for a couple of you, because I know in the comments a lot of you say you asked about multiple people and watched multiple piles, so I recommend this one. What else can we see here? So we have the Three of Swords. And we have the Emperor. This Emperor card is Aries energy. You know, I think that you guys are definitely asking about someone who's like financially accomplished. Like they have a lot going on for them when it comes to their career, and if you don't see it just yet, you will see it soon, because they have put in the work. Like they've invested themselves, they've gone through the necessary suffering and anxiety and pressure in order to put themselves in a place in their life where they can feel comfortable now and they can feel stable now. So I sense that like when it comes to finances, this person isn't going to need to worry in the future, because they have made the necessary sacrifices to get themselves to the correct place that they need to be. I feel like they also, you know, are kind of really recovering from that right now and kind of finding a way to step into this new era of their life where things are more comfortable and things are more calm. A lot of their energy is surrounding sort of that journey and their journey with like really realizing who they are. I think that this person is very stable and they're very good at, you know, staying calm in high pressure situations. And something that I would say though is that they might be a little bit immature emotionally. This is someone who maybe doesn't have the most experience in relationships, or maybe the most experience in healthy relationships. So they might need you to hold their hand a little bit if things do go further, because they kind of don't know how to communicate in the right way or just how to express themselves in the right way. And I think they're very afraid of getting hurt as well. It's possible they've been betrayed in the past or hurt in the past by somebody else. So they're kind of finding ways to recover from that right now and finding ways to really branch themselves out and try new things after a period of recovery. They have they've been really nervous to express their feelings for you. And I think that they're kind of coming to a point where they're getting the confidence to do it and to just let you know what's on their mind. But this is someone who hasn't fully told you everything or told you exactly how they feel. And they're really, really wanting to do that soon because they're really tired of dealing with what it's like to be hiding their emotions. They want to align with their true desires, and I think that comes with being honest and speaking freely. So I sense that this person is really wanting to tell you how they feel very soon, really tell you what they desire when it comes to this connection and relationship, but they want something with structure, they want something with commitment, and they're ready for something serious. They see you as the perfect person to pursue that with, and they're really, really interested and invested in the idea of doing that with you. I think this is someone who has just been through a lot in general, and they're ready for a new chapter. We have death coming out here. This is Scorpio energy for those of you who resonate with that. But I think your person kind of wants to bring this connection to a new chapter and to a new phase, and try something new with you guys. Say something new. Kind of open things up to new feelings and new emotions, and spend more time with you. Enjoy themselves more with you. They take a lot of pleasure in spending time with you. I think that you guys have some type of insecurity. You have a really big insecurity. Maybe just you don't fit like the conventional realm of attractiveness for some reason. You know, you don't fit like the conventional beauty standard, and that makes you wonder if people will be interested in you physically. So I see a supportive message from Spirit that your person doesn't really see the flaws that you seem to see in yourself, and they're still very, very interested in you regardless of the things you see in yourself as a flaw. Like they're very attracted to you. Especially physically, like they see no issue with what you look like. And I feel like you guys really are in your head about that, and you're maybe comparing yourself to other people, or just wondering if your person even sees you in a certain way. Maybe that's only a specific message for some, but Spirit does want you to know that. So we have the Magician. Okay. So we have the Magician and the Knight of Swords. You know, your person's ready for something serious, and they're really like feeling like divine timing is lining up, and like, you know, now is the time to ask you to be something serious with them. But they are really overthinking that as well. Like they're kind of caught up in this analysis paralysis situation, where they don't know how to take a step forward, or, you know, whether or not it's going to be beneficial for them. They're very afraid of change, and they know that they want to make big changes in this connection. So it's difficult for them to both envision this transformation that they want to bring forward and be confident and fearless about it as well. So they're trying their best to be like level-headed about it and to really think all of the possibilities through. We have the Lovers. We have the Four of Swords. For a lot of you guys who chose this pile, your feelings with the person you're asking about are very, very mutual. Like, it's just not even a question here, but it's also not just that the feelings are mutual. I sense that the intentions are mutual as well. You know, this is someone who sees chemistry between you, and they see like this fire and this passion that they have towards you, and you guys can rest assured knowing that they want to do something with that potential. They don't just want to leave that potential unrealized or just have it hang in the air. They're very ready to have this connection really reach further heights and really progress forward. They really want to get to that space where you guys are like a divine partnership and you're within a divine union. They want to get to a space where, you know, you truly act on this connection together. So Spirit is really assuring you guys that, you know, your person is going to come forward, because I feel like this is someone, whomever you're asking about pile 3, this is someone who's very willing and wanting to realize the potential here and really let you know how they feel and express their love to you, as well as invest themselves in you, see a future here with you, and come forward with a serious, serious commitment. But Let me grab a couple of cards from the Black Moon Astrology Oracle, you guys, to see what else Spirit has to tell you about your person's feelings and this connection. Spirit, what do you have to tell pile 3 about their person's feelings and about their connection? Gemini, I think this Lover's card is also Gemini energy, you guys. So, and you know, this is all Mercury energy. This Magician card, this Lover's card, this Knight of Swords, this Gemini, like your person's thinking about you. You are on their mind. I think there's so much mental energy here. And like there's so much like fixation and sort of going back and forth and not really knowing what to do, but still thinking of you, thinking about you, maybe dreaming about you with this 4 of Swords here, just going to sleep at night and you're on their mind. You know what I mean? Especially, yeah, like this Magician card and this 4 of Swords, I do see your person fully going to sleep at night and like you're the last thing they think of before they go to sleep. Like you are on their mind at the moment that you're watching this reading, and I feel like action is coming soon to really align with that. What else can we see here? Libra, balance, okay. You know, Libra is the sign of partnerships, it's of relationships, it's of contracts and marriages, and I feel like that is sort of what we're seeing from your person here, is this like they see you as this divine partnership, they see you as this person they're ready to commit to, they're ready to love. Libra is connected to ruled by Venus, the planet of love and the planet of divine pleasure, and I feel like your person sees you as that, as this person who embodies that and this person they want to seek that with. So I do sense that, you know, there is a lot of love coming from your person's heart space, as well as like this mental energy where they're thinking of all the possibilities of where things could go together and how much they want to be with you. I see this very loving and affectionate energy coming from their heart space. So I sense that you're going to really see that in their actions. I don't see anything holding them back. So you guys who chose this pile, I think that you chose a very charmed connection to ask about, and you're really thinking of a person who's thinking of you back, and whose sole desire right now, I think, is to tell you how they feel. So, you know, I think that the truth of things is, as long as you just wait and as long as you're just patient, your person does plan on coming forward. But let's grab an advice card from the Angel Answers Oracle on what else you need to know, maybe just for the future. Listen to your intuition. So definitely listen to your gut feelings, you guys. Follow what your gut has to tell you, and, you know, remember that you do have this gift of intuition. You do have spirit guiding you alongside you in this situation, and as long as you listen to your gut and you listen to the feelings that are in your heart, you will know how your person feels about you. Don't let your mind taint that. Don't let your paranoia or anything like that fill in the gaps and make you feel like your feelings aren't justified. But let's grab some messages from your person. So Spirit, what does pile 3's person most want to say to them? What does pile 3's person most want to say to them? Which of these messages is truest to their heart? Okay. I'm just going to shuffle a bunch of these out and then read them all at once. Just had a huge stack fall out. Okay, so we have, I just want to run my fingers through your hair. Hair is also like a very spiritual part of our body, and you know, this could mean that your person really wants to entangle themselves with you, that they really want to connect to your energy and maybe see what's on your mind, get some type of connection to what's on your mind. I'm learning so much from you, even if I don't say it out loud. So yeah, I mean, your person sees you as like sort of this divine healer and this divine teacher. That's what I was getting from that Temperance card that came out, especially the imagery in that card. They really feel like you're just this like mystical, glowing person who knows more than they do. I wrote a song about you, so your person could be an artist of some kind. Maybe they drew a picture or wrote a poem or wrote a song, and you know, maybe they wrote a love letter or a story, but they've maybe put pen to paper about you and really expressed themselves in some type of way. I try really hard to conceal my feelings. Please don't leave. So maybe they're really hoping that they don't miss their chance, by trying to conceal their feelings here. I can feel you missing from my life. You know, your person's missing you. They're definitely like, distancing myself was nothing personal. So as I said, like in the recent past, your person didn't feel open to this, and your person didn't feel like they had the time or the energy for a connection. So it's possible you guys tried it in the past and they felt like they didn't, you know, have the opportunity to really go for it, but now they feel they do. I'm trying to get my affairs in order. You are possibly the smartest person I've ever met. It's not that I'm not into you, I'm just very busy right now. So some of you guys might be getting some distance from your person or just not getting the consistent responses that you want, but it's really possible they're just preoccupied with some other things in the moment. I can't seem to get you off my mind. I don't know how to have a conversation about what I did to you. So maybe there is some energy in the past that your person feels the need to apologize for, but overall, they're really, really hopeful about the future. For the last thing we'll do in this reading, I'm going to grab some letter and zodiac charms for you guys, just for some confirmation that this reading was for you. So Spirit, which of these does pile 3 need to see right now? Which of these apply to pile 3? Okay. So for zodiacs, you guys got Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, and Leo again. For letters, you guys got X, V, L, T, I, F, B, and M. So maybe that's you or your person's initials, or maybe it spells something out for you guys. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big 3, but the charms don't have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonated, then it could definitely still be for you. But with that being said, that is all that I have for your reading today, pile 3. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you connected with the messages, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I do have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information, just about my prices and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, well, hello my friends who chose pile 4. So if you guys felt attracted to the Vivid Journey Tarot as well as the Queen of Clubs, then this reading is for you. And we are going to try and take a look at your person's honest thoughts and feelings towards you. The first thing that we're going to do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 4's connection with their person? Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 4's connection with their person? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and Temperance. Okay. I feel like you guys are both in a space where you're denying your feelings for each other. Both you and your person are very in touch with and very aware of these deeper feelings and desires that you have towards each other. But I sense there's something that's causing you to keep that inside and to feel like you can't really be honest about how you feel. I feel like something is making this connection forbidden for you. And it might have to do with finances or money. Maybe there's a third party or something and you live with a partner, or your person does, so you're afraid to lose your financial security in that way. Or maybe you guys work together and you're just afraid to lose your position with your job. But I feel like you guys are both kind of ignoring your feelings and being a little bit dishonest with each other because you don't want to lose your safety in another situation in your life. For a lot of you guys, it's financial, but it could be something else. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because it is a general reading. This Temperance card is Sagittarius energy. I sense that your person is thinking a lot about you guys lately. I feel like this is someone who's an extremely passionate person. They could be very artistic, like they express themselves in artistic ways, like, you know, could be anything, could be painting or writing or music or whatever the case may be, but I feel like they are very invested in their own self-expression and connected with their own passions, and they're someone who can communicate in a very beautiful and artful way as well. Maybe they have like a poetic way of speaking, but I sense that they really are in touch with their feelings for you and they're thinking about you a lot. But let's take a look. Spirit, what are pile 4's person's honest thoughts and feelings here? Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. So I think that this could be a friendship of some kind. I sense that you guys are supposed to keep the relationship very official or very professional. You're both very afraid to cross lines with each other, and you don't really know what's going to happen if you cross each other's boundaries or try to take any steps further. I sense that your person sees you as having a wall up. Like, they see you as someone who is keeping them on the outskirts of their life. You know, I feel like your person is really like on the outside looking in at you guys. They don't see you as being totally vulnerable with them or totally open, and that kind of makes them feel intimidated. They wonder about your motivation for choosing not to let them in. I think there are some complicated circumstances here that would obviously make you both afraid to express your true feelings, but I think that your person is kind of dealing with some insecurities and with some self-questioning and wondering why you feel this need to push them away and why you're not really letting them in. And you know, they are in many ways taking this as a rejection, even though you do have your reasons. I feel like they wish they could get to know you a little bit more. They feel like they don't have the best perspective of you. You know, they feel like they kind of have to interpret tidbits that they've gotten from you, or just little moments where you've been open with them or where you've been receptive to them, and they don't know if they're doing something embarrassing or coming on too strong, but they're very like interested in you. I think like I just see like fire in their belly. You know, I feel like there is this passion for you and they're very in touch with it, and they see you as kind of just wanting to stay professional, is the word that I keep hearing. So you're wanting to stay in this certain headspace and in this certain mindset where this connection is only looked at on like a superficial level, or you only see yourselves as friends or as acquaintances. You know, I feel like your person has tried to look and see if you give any sort of sign that, you know, you are feeling the same way that they are, but it's really difficult for them to interpret that. They see you as this kind of like winding maze, this person who's really difficult to figure out. You know, you're really good at really keeping your facial expressions really clean, or keeping your communication really vague to the point where they just don't really know what's going on with you, or if they're coming on too strong and you just don't feel the same way. But I think whoever you guys are asking about, pile 4, this person just doesn't feel like you're open to them, and it's making them feel really insecure. Like they're having a lot of self-doubt and wondering if this is all in their head and you guys don't feel the same way. We also have the 3 of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So this is someone who's hoping to share some time with you in the future. I feel like every opportunity that they have to see you, they're really, really trying to read your expressions or read into the things you do or say. Some of you guys could be in a situation where you are in another relationship, or you're you're just very preoccupied with something or someone else, because I sense that your person sees their opportunities to see you as also opportunities to read you, to try to analyze you, and to try and interpret your deeper motivations towards them or your deeper feelings towards them, because they just don't feel like they have enough to go on or enough to work with to the point where they can fully understand what's going on with you or how you truly feel. Your person feels like they can relate to you in a lot of ways. They feel like they can understand you in a lot of ways. I sense that there is a lot of both compassion and admiration in your person's heart towards you. I think they're really trying to get in your head and understand your position and your situation. Some of you guys are in very unhappy relationships or just living very unhappy lifestyles, and I see your person using the time that they think of you to really consider how you must be feeling in your situation, and they're also thinking of you in terms of wanting to protect you and maybe wanting to save you from a bad situation that you're not really fulfilled within. I just see your person finding a lot of the ways that maybe you're not enjoying your life, or really thinking about those things very deeply and considering what they could do to improve that, or maybe how they just could come into your life and fit into your life in a way that improves your situation. So I feel like this is someone who has a lot of compassion for you, and they're really, really thinking of you with this consideration in mind and with this empathy in mind. Like, they're really trying to put themselves into your shoes and think, like, how would I feel in pile 4 situation, and wondering if you must be unhappy. This might be a specific message for some of you, but like, if you are in a relationship, I think the person you're asking about right now is kind of viewing that relationship as something that isn't good for you, and as you being with someone you're not quite compatible with, and they view themselves as someone that you are compatible with and that you would be happy with. And so I think that they're kind of envisioning these ways that they could come into your life and sort of be the person that you are looking for, the person that you could actually be happy with. So maybe some of you guys don't resonate with that, but I do sense that for some of you that is the case here. But in general, your person's trying to find ways to like improve your well-being and improve your life, and they're thinking a lot and fantasizing a lot about like what that could look like. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. So I think that your person, again, really struggles with self-esteem and with personal power. And I sense that it's really difficult for them to kind of grow in that regard and to make progress in that regard in their life. And they're really struggling with it right now, to the point where they feel like just this huge sense of loss, not in terms of grief, but I think in terms of like winning and losing. Like, I feel like they see themselves as being defeated, and they feel like this connection is reminding them of like this feeling of defeat and this feeling of their feelings being unrequited. I think that they see whatever position you are in life, or whatever way that you're treating them, as sort of a rejection, as a passive rejection, even if you don't explicitly say that that's what's happening. I think they feel like maybe it could be best if they walked away, because this situation is painful for them and they just don't really see you as being open. It's hard for them to be around you, like, because they want you so badly and they feel so attracted to you, but I think that they just feel like they can't do anything about it, or they can't really like pursue it. So it's just, they feel maybe they should walk away. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. We also have the 10 of Wands. Let's grab one more, you guys. Your person's really struggling and suffering here. The King of Wands. Okay. So I feel like there is a lot of fear and a lot of pain that maybe doesn't always have to do with this connection, but also intertwines with some of the insecurities your person has been dealing with for a lot of their life. I think that fear and that pain is really causing them to feel overwhelmed and to just feel like their confidence is too little, like their strength is too little to carry this burden of like having the courage and having the boldness to like come towards you. I think that they wish that they could overcome that challenge, and they really wish that they could, just act on their feelings and be confident enough to do that and just be the person who steers their own life. But they care too much about your opinion. They care too much about everyone else's opinion. And I think it's just really difficult for them to have courage just because they are so insecure and they are dealing with so many struggles when it comes to their self-image and their self-esteem. Like, they just don't know how to come towards you and really be themselves and really feel entitled to take up space in your life. And they struggle with that because they feel like, in some ways, they feel like you're too good for them, or you're just like, you're too pretty for them, or you're too attractive, or you have like a more established sense of status than they do. I think they just feel like you would never like someone like them or something like that. There's a lot of just feeling down on themselves and feeling very insecure right now. And again, just with the energy where they feel like you're not really giving them much to work on or like work with when it comes to like you letting them know that you feel the same way. They just really can't tell. And so, they feel like there's so much responsibility on them to be the one to make the move and to be the one to come towards you, that it's too much, because it would be a shot in the dark at this current point in time, because they truly and wholeheartedly don't know how you feel at all. It seems like that's the case here, that you're just so confusing to them and you're so difficult to read that it's just, they don't know. They wish they had more time with you. They wish they had more of an opportunity to see you and spend time with you before they had to express their feelings, because they can't really read you right now and they don't really know how you're going to react. But let's get some more information from the Black Moon Astrology Oracle, you guys. What does pile 4 need to know about their connection or their person's feelings? Saturn, truth. They're feeling a lot of like restriction. They're feeling a lot of pressure. They're feeling like a lot is on their shoulders right now, and there's a lot of pressure on them to be the one to make a move, but it's so uncertain that it's really difficult. 8th house, endings and beginnings. Yeah, your person is really wishing there was more of an equal exchange here, that they could really know where you stand and know how you feel, that they could have more of an intimate conversation with you, or that you could open up to them a little bit more, just so they could know how you feel and they didn't have this burden of feeling like, they don't know where to go from here, they don't know what to do. If they even a little bit knew more how you were going to react to their feelings, instead of feeling like there was this wall up, I think that they would be a lot more willing to be open with you, but right now it's just too much. But let's grab a card from the Angel Answers Oracle just to see maybe what advice Spirit has for you guys. So what does pile 4 need to know right now? Just in general, wait. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the situation will improve, which I think those definitely go together. So, I think that as more time goes on, the more open your person will be willing to be, but right now they're a closed book just because they feel like you are. So the more opportunities that you have and the more chances that you have to spend time with each other, the more your person will be willing to be open. But despite this attraction that they feel towards you and these feelings that they have towards you, I think that they get in their head and they sometimes they decide that they're totally right about their interpretation of your mind and your situation, and sometimes they decide that they're dead wrong and that it's really embarrassing that they feel the way that they do just because you might be at a totally different space in your life or feel a totally different way from the way that they do. So they're just feeling really insecure. But let's grab some messages from your person, you guys. Spirit, what does pile 4's person most want to say to them? Which of these are truest to their person's heart? What can you tell us, Spirit? I'm just gonna shuffle a bunch of these out and then read them all at once. So, okay. I've really enjoyed the time we've spent together. I feel so good about myself when I'm around you. You are the song in my heart. So maybe there could be some connection with music as well. Sorry, it's hard to separate these, you guys. I keep replaying what you say in my head. So, again, they're thinking a lot about you, and I think that they're overthinking. Like, I think it's to a point where they kind of skew things and then they wonder if they're interpreting it correctly at all. I am going to do something surprising. You are on my mind today. Just tell me what you need and I will be there. I'm getting reminders of you everywhere I go. Thank you for everything. I'm healing from my childhood, and you have been so kind to me. Okay, so hopefully some of you guys resonate with those. The last thing that we'll do for this reading is grab some letter and zodiac charms, just for some confirmation that this reading was for you. So Spirit, which of these does pile 4 need to see? Okay, for zodiacs, you guys got Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And then for letters, we got E, O, T, T, S, R, Q, Z, and I. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big 3, but the terms don't have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonated, then it could definitely still be for you. But with that being said, that's all that I have for your reading today, pile 4. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you connected with the messages. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I do have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my prices and my services and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye.